and sometimes it feels, I don't know if defeating is the right word. I think it all just like piles on after a while.
Don't you think we're better together? Oh, I think we are.
Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. We had some snow flurries this morning. It was kind of magical. Ollie went outside and was like, what is this? Well, I don't know exactly what he was thinking, but I think he was excited about some snow, but it's all pretty much melted by now. But the other day, Mary and I went to this like bakery sandwich place, and we got a veggie focaccia breakfast sandwich. It was so good, and we bought some extra focaccia bread, so I'm gonna try to make that. It's got like ricotta, spinach, grilled veggies, so let's try it. Okay, there it is. Veggie breakfast focaccia.
Good morning. I am finishing up some of my morning stuff. I still have quite a few things to do, but that brings me to my first point of the day. I was just feeling like sometimes it all feels very repetitive. Like I spend so many hours and so much effort clearing my lungs, and then they're not even clear, but anyway. And then I go to bed exhausted from all the work of the previous day, to then wake up coughing my brains out, and time to do all that stuff all again. And sometimes it feels, I don't even know what the word is. It feels, I don't know if defeating is the right word. I guess in a way it's defeating because I do it all and then I have to do it all again the next day, like right when I wake up. But it also, I think it all just like piles on after a while, and that's what I'm feeling right now.
Look at us. We're gray sweatshirts.
Those who gray together stay together.
Hey, that rhymed.
It does.
We're onto something.
Put that on a t-shirt. Right after I finished.
Put it on a gray t-shirt with gray writing. Yeah. Go ahead.
Right after I finished my vest and stuff, we had a business call, which went really well. And now we've been working on business stuff on the computer, which I'm not going to show you because
surprises are surprise.
I am starting to get a low-grade fever, but I am glad that we can work right here.
Yep.
In bed.
Yeah. I was thinking I would do later.
Tell me.
Stain all that stuff we got at IKEA last night.
Yes!
Hey guys, this is bringing back some major memories from our college years in Chicago. Mary and I attended Moody Bible Institute. It's a small school for training people who are going into Christian ministry, and we absolutely loved our time in Chicago. Anyways, they have an annual conference every year where they have speakers and music and all kinds of stuff, and I'm actually watching it live. And part of the memory is we would walk. The school, it was a mile from the church where the conference was held, and that walk the first week of February every year, and usually it was like a blizzard. And one of the awesome memories of the Founders Week conference, it is actually streamed online and you can watch it, but I was invited to speak at it in 2010, and that was probably, oh, the ribs are done. We're making ribs for dinner. Cancel. So I'm gonna pull those out of the oven, but that was probably one of the highlights of my time in ministry, was speaking at that conference. And yeah, anyways, so I'm watching that. I'm gonna pull the ribs out of the oven, and then I'll probably put some barbecue sauce on them, broil them. I made some rice, and maybe I'll do some Brussels sprouts in the pan. I'll set you guys right there while I pull these ribs out. Mary is upstairs in the bath. She just texted me and said it's a 2-bath kind of day. And that kind of day means she's got a fever and she's not feeling good. She's coughing up some gross stuff and her lungs aren't too happy. So she's just getting some rest. I'm going to see how these, oh yeah. I'm allergic to ribs. No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, sizzle sizzle, fry fry.
I came downstairs. I did come downstairs earlier today. If you hear some music, it's because we're listening to a conference from our undergrad school. But I sat on the couch for a while this afternoon and I was just like, oh, just really not feeling good. And so I went back upstairs, took another bath, and I was like, well, this is about how my day is going. But Peter made food. So he's finishing some Brussels sprouts. Speaking of, thank you. That's plenty. Thank you so much. And then after dinner, I am gonna switch my Dexcom. The Dexcom is changed every 7 days, and my mom did it when she was here, which was a week ago. So the time has almost come, and thankfully, it's not a big deal. It doesn't hurt. I mean, sometimes I feel it, but it doesn't like hurt. It's not like a port needle change or anything like that, so it's all gravy, baby. Should we have a, did you already taste these?
I had a little piece of the...
Is it amazing?
You should taste it. Here. I'll get you a little morsel of goodness.
Should I feed you a morsel?
Oh, you just do a taste test. It's so good, right?
You did so good.
Alright, Dexcom hookup. Commence. That was easy. There you go.
I actually got a new transmitter because I was getting some weird readings, so I talked to, they've got like
Customer care.
Yeah, patient advocate, like customer people.
Mm-hmm.
And they tried a few things. Oh yeah, I told you guys, they recommended that I replace my sensor, and that was like a week or two ago. And then I still had problems, so they were like, okay, just send back. They like sent me the send back package stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I sent back, or I'm sending back the old transmitter, and I'm gonna try this one. See?
Awesome. Good job.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Bama, 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 Bama.
Nice. Coming home for you.
Yep.
Hey guys, I am just in the kitchen doing some dishes. Mary's upstairs doing her best. And I was just thinking while I was washing these dishes that doing dishes is a pretty good metaphor for a lot of life. Just when you finish, you make more dirty dishes. And it's this never-ending project. And especially in our house, because, I don't know, they just seem to stack up. And we don't have a dishwasher, so it's extra. I was just thinking about the fact that I think that's hard for Mary at times when her lungs are, in one sense, like rebelling so much, and she's working so hard to clear her lungs, to do her therapy, to do her nebulizers, antibiotics, and then to do all that, and then to feel crummy, and then have to do it again. Feels defeating. And I was thinking about the fact that I did dishes right before we ate dinner, and then we made more dirty dishes, and now I'm doing those dishes, and I was like, you know, I just feeling a little glimpse of what Mary and a lot of you go through on a daily basis with your health, of putting in all this work and not really seeing the results. So seeing the results of, okay, you got to do this again to keep going. I think Mary was expressing that earlier in the vlog today, that it's discouraging and it's defeating to have to do all that work and then still not feel good. And I can't imagine it, and at times it's hard for me to know how to best support Mary in those moments, and I think for as we do these videos every day and share our lives and our story, I hope that the message that comes across to a lot of you who feel that discouragement, that defeat, that you aren't alone, that there's at least two of us on the other side of this camera who are rooting for you and cheering for you, and that even in the midst of, and I know Mary teaches me this more than anyone else, is that even in the midst of discouragement and defeat and suffering and a 2-bath kind of fever day, there's joy to be found there. And I think Mary teaches me that contentment, that contentment isn't found in our circumstances, but for Mary and I, we really find our contentment in Jesus, that he walks with us. And actually, I just posted the sermon on my channel that I preached on Sunday, and the title of the sermon is When God Takes the Scenic Route. And there's times in our lives when we feel like, where does this moment fit into the path between point A and point B? And how is what I'm walking through fitting into God's plan? And if you want to watch that sermon, it's up there. But the gist of the sermon is that there's times where God takes us on this path that isn't the path of least resistance. It's the path where he wants to show us his grace and his presence and his love, and the fact that he cares for us even and gives us joy even when it's hard. And anyways, this just got really deep as I'm standing at the sink doing dishes. I'm going to take you guys in the basement and show you what we got at IKEA last night. Okay, so the first thing we got is this shelving unit. It's like a it's like a build your own shelving unit. Amazing engineering at IKEA. It just blows me away. But we are gonna stain all of this. Here's the shelves for it, and basically the shelves go in between these two long things. And we're gonna put our printers, we have multiple printers for all of our working stuff, and we're gonna put it on these shelves and also some supplies and stuff. But we're gonna stain this to match this desk that we built. And in here is a table that's just pine like this. It's a 4-foot desk. Well, it's this size right here. And this is gonna be another desk in there that will have stools on either side of it to work at. And then, what else did we get? We got a stool to go at this long table. We just got one because I think we're gonna get some like nicer stools that like have adjustable height, but for the time being we got an acacia wood stool. And then over here we got some bins for like recycling in the working room, and we got fake plants galore. Oh yeah, and a real one. I got these succulents. They're pretty cool. Actually, they're really cool. Let's see, what else? 2 of these. And I really like these ones. I think we're gonna put them on that tall shelf, but they like sit up on the shelf and then kind of viney hang down. And then we got some pillowcases for our couch to add some color. And Mary was real excited about this one. It's like these ceramic cactuses. Hey babe.
Yes.
We're cheering for you.
Thank you. Thank you for your support. I'm talking to Peter, but thank you guys for your support as well.
They said you're welcome. And as always, we will see you tomorrow
at the hospital. Good night.
Don't you think we're
And who doesn't want to? Look at that cute nose. He's real poodle.